Welcome back to Learn with Sam and Ash. I'm Sam and you are watching the series in which we learn German. And that series is called German for Beginners, which is considered the most extensive series in India. Most extensive because we provide you everything you need in order to learn German, right? And today's session is called session 2 and it's all about alphabet. In the sense you will learn A, B, C, D in German, right? So let's get started. The first letter and how we're gonna teach, we're gonna explain in the first slide itself. The first letter is A. In English it's called A. In German it's not anymore A. It's called A. Remember, it's not A anymore, it's A. So these sessions and the explanation of each letter is organized this way. We first gonna tell you how it is pronounced in English and then how it is pronounced in German. Apart from that, we also tell you how we use it in a word. Now, what I mean by use it in a word, let me explain. So when we think of letter Y, if we separately speak it in English, that's Y. But if we use it in a spelling, it's not Y. So for an example, this is not yellow, right? It's yellow. So we also teach you in German, how do we pronounce each letter as well as pronunciation in the word, right? So this is A as in arm. So if you remove R and M, this is A. And in a word, it's also as A. That is Apfel, which is the German word for apple. Not only you will learn today alphabet, how to pronounce alphabet, you will also understand how and the 26 words, right, today itself. So let's get started. And first one is A, is pronounced as A, and the word we use it is Apfel. Apfel means apple. Apfel. Nice. Next one we have is, this one is in English called B, but in German it's B, like we call it Bell. So B, and the word is Bruder. It's pronounced the same way in English if you use it in a word, but separately it's B. That is Bruder. Bruder means brother in English, right? Bruder is brother and is pronounced as B separately, right? B is B. Then we have C in English, but in German it's pronounced as say, like in cell. If you remove L, it's cell. So say. Say is say and day. Say day, that is CD. Now when I already told you how to pronounce D here, let me repeat. C is say and this one is say day. So what would be D? Because in CD we said say day. D is pronounced as day, like in dam. If you remove M and N, that's dam. So da is the sound which we use in German. The word is Damen. Damen means a lady or a woman. So Damen is a lady. So when we say ladies and gentlemen, so they call it Herren und Damen. So Damen is lady, okay? Damen is a lady. And in normal spelling it's pronounced the, but separately it's de. Cool. Let's get to the next one, which is A. This is not E, it's A, like in get. You call it A, right? So this A sound is E. In a spelling, it's pronounced as A, like elephant. Elephant is, you can guess it by now, elephant. So elephant in English is called elephant in German. Again, E is A, like in get. Cool. F is the same as English, F, no change. And also in spelling, we pronounce as F. So Frau, this H sound, don't worry about it now, but it is pronounced as Frau, which is woman. Frau is woman and Damen was lady. This is the difference. When we say woman, it's Frau, okay? This is woman. Then we have G in English, but in German it's called G, like in gas, right? G and gas, right? So kind of G sound. And the pronunciation in a word itself is G, so it's called Geld here. Geld means money. Again, G is pronounced as G and the pronunciation is Geld. Right. H is pronounced as Ha, as in ham. So I can only remember H pronunciation once I started understanding, connecting with laugh. So we say ha ha ha, right? So I remember from that H is ha now in IELTS. So when we remove H, RM sound, so it's called ha, ham, ha sound. And in a word, it's called Hund, ha sound itself in a word. And Hund means a dog. Hund is a dog and H is pronounced as ha. Let's continue with I. I is pronounced as E, as in eel, right? So if you remove L, this is the sound we make, E, right? And it can be easily understandable from the word ish. You might have seen this word in previous sessions where we said ish. Ish is I. Ish is I, so E sound, right? Cool. J is something a little bit weird in German, not IL, sorry. J is pronounced as yacht. Yacht, as it is written. There's no sound in English like that, so I didn't provide you any word here. So yacht, but in the word it is pronounced as Y. So if you pronounce it separately, let's say you wanna dictate your name to someone, you will say yacht. For example, Jasmine, right? You say yacht like this. So this is separately yacht, but in a word it is Y. So you read it like not Junge, but Junge. Junge means a boy. Okay, Junge means a boy, and this is the pronunciation because it's mentioned J, and in German J is Y. Separately it's yacht. So Junge. This is called K. In English it's K, in German it's K. Like we remember from Hakka noodle. Remember, H was pronounced as Ha, and K is pronounced as Ka. Hakka noodle, I remember like this. H and K are always A sound. So Ka as in calm, you remove LM, so that is calm. Ha and Ka sound. But in a normal spelling is pronounced as K. This is Kühlschrank. Kühlschrank means refrigerator. Let me break it to you. Schrank is a kind of a rack or wherever you want to put cupboard kind of, and Kühl is cool. So cool cupboard, right? So that is Kühlschrank is refrigerator or a fridge. So that is Kühlschrank, and pronunciation in a word itself is K. Separately it's Ka. Okay. L is pronounced same as English, no change. Even in a word, Leben means to live. Leben means to live. It's a verb, right? M is pronounced as same as English, no change in there. That is Mann. Mann means men. Okay, Mann means men. So that is a word for man. That is a word for a man. Man. M is pronounced same as in English, as in word as well. N is also same as English. So L, M, N, O. I guess same thing. And Nicht. Nicht means not. Nicht is not in German. So N also is pronounced same way in word as well. Nicht. O, same as English. So we have L, M, N, O. No change in IL. So you can remember like this. And it's Ohr. Ohr means ear, right? Ohr means ear in German. O is pronounced as same as English. O. P, there's a change. We go back to the trend of say and day and all those stuff. So P becomes pay, as in pen. So pay sound, A sound, right? Pay. And that is Pana. Pana means a breakdown. So let's say you had an accident with a car or your car broke down. It's called a Pana, right? Pana is a word. Nice. Q is something different in German. It's pronounced as cool, as in cool if you remove L. I remember this like this. So in Q, in English, if you add Q, you have to add U in 99% of the spelling. Think about queen, cure, Q, everything. So I remember like this. Q is actually Q. So I remember like this. Q in a spelling is also like Q, right? Quadrant. Quadrant is a quadrant. Like in English, we have square. Quadrant, right? R is pronounced as R. Now this is the difficult sound. This you have to use your throat to say this word, this letter. So it's R sound, little bit, right? You have to do a lot of gargles in order to practice this letter. It's R sound. So you might have heard this Aristotle. So that R starting to Aristotle, you remove the remaining of it. So this is R sound. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Initially you can call it R, but later it will become R. So that is Rucksack. Rucksack is backpack. Ruck is your back, and sack is a sack. So a sack is also in English a sack, a bag. Rucksack is your backpack. Now the pronunciation in a word depends from word to word. If it is R or R, there's no change in there, right? It's gonna stay the same. S is as, same as English, as no change here. Even in a word, no change. Sachen are things. Sachen are things. Remember that, okay? Sachen are things in German, as no change. T is pronounced as te, as in telephone. So you remove this part and this is the pronunciation. Te. like telephone. Okay, Teil is a kind of chapter. Teil is part or chapter. Teil, right? So te is the pronunciation for T. U is oo, like ooziness. So oo sound is here. Very strong U in a way in English, right? Oo sound. And here it's ua. Ua is the word for watch, o'clock, and everything. So ua is the word for meaning of ua is a clock or a watch. Okay, and the pronunciation of U is oo. V is again like J. It's completely weird. V is pronounced as foul. Foul, like in foul. We remove L and it becomes foul. V is pronounced as foul, but in a word it is pronounced as fa. So this is the spelling, or let's say the word for father. Father. Father is called father. You see, V is pronounced as F in 90% of the word. If the word is not directly taken from English, for example, video. Video is also a German word which meaning video. So we do not call it video. But that's a very rare few words only. But generally, V is pronounced as F. This one is Vater. W is pronounced as way, like in welcome. So A sound here, remove this part, this becomes way. W is pronounced as way. So you can see, but in a word it's pronounced W itself, like we do in English, right? What? So this is V. V means, I think you already know from previous session, how. And if you've not gone through previous session properly, please do go through it, right? Take some notes. Nice. This one is X. Like if we remove M from a mix, X. This is X sound, and X mal means X times. Mal means times. So X mal is X times, so many times. X mal. So that is X. Then comes Y. Y is, no English word has that sound, epsilon. Y completely is called epsilon. I understand there are many syllables in here, but Y is pronounced as epsilon, and in a letter, in a word itself is pronounced as Y. So this is yard, as in yard, right? Okay, Z is pronounced as Z. Z. A little bit silent sound from T, but more strong in Z and T in the end. Strong T. Z. Z you can say like in pizza. So Zahlen are also the meaning of numbers and to count, both ways. Zahlen. Zahlen means numbers and as well as to count. So za sound, not za sound. Za. Okay. Now there are special characters. I'm not going to take these special characters in consideration in this session. They will be coming in the next session, and these special characters I can show you here. You might have seen in some of the words, right? Don't worry, we'll learn how to pronounce them properly with examples. And like I said, this was session 2, and in session 3, that is next session, we will understand pronunciation rules as well as special characters. If you understand tomorrow's class, that is next class, session 3, you'll be easily able to read German properly, right? Because the rules will be clear how to read each word. Like if it is clear, no need to worry about them, pronunciation part, right? Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this session, and continue this series if you want to understand German till the point you can speak it properly. Have a nice time. See you later. Bye-bye.